frozen shoulder, this is how you dethaw your frozen shoulder. Frozen shoulder basically means you have problems moving it above your head, above actually your neck, right? Even this way is very hard. It's very hard to move, and you're just doing everything like this. You're doing everything like this. You can't really do anything else, like what is that? T-Rex, okay? So here's how to dethaw your shoulder. This shoulder, you're gonna use the opposite knee. Grab your knee, okay? If the problem is in the joint, frozen shoulder usually is in the capsule, so in your bone, the tendons. You're gonna massage your bones right here. You're gonna find that tender spot. You're gonna find one, trust me, it's very super tender. And then you're gonna massage along your muscles, okay? On both sides, all around your knees, okay? And then you're gonna rotate your shoulder, move it, and then massage. Move it, then massage, okay? Do this at least 3 times a day. You should see this increase. Follow me on TikTok.
Been doing the holistic health program for 2 weeks, and I've lost 4 pounds, but the main thing is I just feel so much better. I have lots of energy, and I'm able to do all kinds of things, keeping up with my 12-year-old daughter and running errands and working, and I'm alert and I'm thinking clearly, and I just feel great. I can't believe the change in just 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about what the next several months holds for me.
The topic is coming from one of our patients. So frozen shoulder. So how many of you have had frozen shoulder, or some people call it the 50-year-old shoulder, right? It's basically another term for it. The medical term is adhesive capsulitis. So basically it's inflammation of the shoulder joint. There's some scar tissue. There's the ligaments are swelling, and basically your shoulder literally feels like it's frozen, and you need to dethaw it, right? So frozen shoulder, you have limited range of motions. Like this patient that I'm thinking about right now, you know, when she came to us, she just started treatments, and she can barely lift her arm. She can barely lift her arm this high, right? And then to the side, she can barely get it here, and it's very painful. And so, you know, dressing, combing her hair, putting on her makeup, it becomes very, very difficult. And so we've done 3 treatments already, yeah. And her shoulder, her range of motion went from here, and it's already to here. And from this side, you know, she was coming about to here, and then now her range of motion is up to here. So already just in 3 treatments, we've already increased the range of motion, decreased the pain by 50%. And that's just the great results that we get. So, but here's a couple of things. Obviously, you can do acupuncture on yourself, but what are some key points into restoring the range of motion, getting rid of, dethawing your frozen shoulder? So there's a 2-step process that we follow in our clinic. First step is very important that you follow these steps, because if you don't follow these steps, then it's going to take forever to dethaw your frozen shoulder. So step 1 is decrease pain, decrease inflammation. Okay, so this is the first step when in treating frozen shoulder or restoring your own frozen shoulder, is you want to do things that are going to decrease pain and decrease inflammation. It's vitally important that you do this first before. See, a lot of times, sometimes when you go to your physician, they're going to send you directly to physical therapy. That's actually one of the worst things you can do in the beginning if the physical therapist doesn't know what they're doing. If the physical therapist goes in and automatically starts having you do strengthening exercises, that's the wrong thing to do. They may have you do stretches, which is great. They may apply some heat, some TENS unit. That's great, because all of those things help decrease pain and decrease inflammation. So the worst thing you can do is to try to do some type of exercise, strengthening exercise, because you will make things worse and it will be super painful. So step 1 is to decrease your pain and decrease your inflammation. Then after the pain is very minimal or gone, which means the inflammation on the nerves are very minimal or gone, then you can go to step 2, and that's where you do more exercise resistance. That's where you do more of the exercise and resistance training, and really try to strengthen your tendons and ligaments. at that time, because then that will solidify the results that you get from your treatments, right? So there's quite a bit of things that you can do at home, which I'll do another training video on what you can do at home for your frozen shoulder. There's very basic stuff. But the key point is if you want to restore your frozen shoulder very quickly and not wait a year, 2 years to restore it, is you got to follow these steps. The first step is you got to decrease the pain, decrease the inflammation, and then step 2, you want to exercise to solidify the results, right? So this is vitally important in treating frozen shoulder and adhesive capsulitis. So our clinic at Achieve Integrative Health, we specialize in neurology and chronic pain. So we're really good at doing this. And so we have treated thousands of people. Therefore, we have that experience and we know the step-by-step on how to get quick results and permanent results and faster results, right? And like I said, this patient that I'm thinking about that inspired me to talk about frozen shoulder today, she had frozen shoulder and she just had 3 treatments and her range of motion is already improved by at least 60%. Her pain is already reduced by 50%. And that's just in 3 treatments. That's just within 1 week, right? Now, obviously, you can't do acupuncture at home, but whatever therapy that you do, the process is the same. Step 1, decrease pain and inflammation. Step 2, then strengthen, then exercise. And that's the key components, right? So if you have any questions, or if there's any specific neurological disorder or pain disorder that you want me to talk about, and because that's what we specialize in, we've treated thousands of patients, and specifically for those 2 types of categories, what you can do at home and what maybe other therapies that you can use, right? Well, one last thing before I let you go is, acupuncture is not the only therapy. We use acupuncture, we use some manual therapy, but chiropractic is also very important. Massage is also very important. Physical therapy is important. All of these combined can get you the quickest results in the shortest amount of time. Now, a chiropractor, you definitely want to find someone that knows how to adjust extremities, okay? Not just your neck. They need to adjust your neck because your neck will influence your shoulder, but not just cervical adjustments, lumbar adjustments. A chiropractor who is trained in extremity adjustments so they can adjust your frozen shoulder, because another reason why your shoulder is frozen is because it's out of place. Okay, it's actually jammed up. You can say it's dislocated almost, right? So if the chiropractor knows what they're doing, they can readjust that position, and that will free up the space, free up all the other therapies to help work even better. So if you combine everything, acupuncture, massage, physical therapy, chiropractic, you will actually get the best results in the shortest amount of time. All right, guys, this is Jimmy Yin from Achieve Integrative Health. And remember, always, everything in life is achievable.